a highly accomplished football player.
This is some clutch moves right here. Curtis Martin.
5 Pro Bowls, won a rushing title, and the 4th leading rusher in NFL history.
When I first got my signing bonus, I bought her a house, her car. I watched my mother be so bitter, and rightfully so. She had been through a lot. My mother and I were riding through this part of town where I grew up, and we saw my father at a bus stop. I said, why don't we just give him a ride? I bet you he's going home. She said, there ain't no effing way he's getting in my mother effing car. I said, this man has been ruining your life since I was 5 years old. And you still feel the exact same way. And to be honest with you, you're just ruining your life. You know, my mother, she just got quiet. Light turned green. She starts to pull off. And then she pulls over. She rolls down the window, asks my father if he needs a ride. He gets in.
And we rode his dad home. When he got out of my car, something just like touched me in my heart.
My mother turns around. She said, Kurt, I feel like I just dropped off a whole big bag of bricks. And Mom, I thank you so much for the sacrifices that you've made for me. I'm so grateful to my mother. That is the strongest individual that I've ever known. My mother was dealing with so much hurt and pain. And even through that, my mother stayed strong and raised me.
My life is so amazing. I consider it not amazing because of where I am. I consider it amazing even as I went through some of those things. When I started coming out of it, I was able to see that there was a better future out there for me.
Coming from where I come from, I never even thought there was a chance for me to be the man that I am today.
You know, I always thought I would die before I was 21. With every little bit of progress that I made in life, it made me that much more grateful for life.
I realized that I had the ability to define myself, regardless of what I come from. I wouldn't trade one day of it because I really appreciate the man that I am today. Your circumstances, your situations, they don't have to define you.
If you can keep your problems in perspective and keep life in perspective, you can learn from the most difficult situations.
What if you're running away from your greatest opportunity?